Hello everyone, welcome back to part 4. Um, so right now I'm going to build a deck as promised from the last video. I'm just going to build a deck and I'm just going to lead you through the process of how I make decks and my process, my way of building my deck. So um, first, I'm just gonna build a Constellar deck right now because I believe Constellars are really amazing. They are super consistent. They have amazing search cards, especially when Fire Formation Tenki came out. So these are really consistent right now. A lot of people run them, and it's a pretty fun deck to have. And well, let's go through them first. So as you can see, only a few of these monsters are level 3. In fact, only 3 of these monsters are level 3. So I'm not going to run a lot of level 3 monsters into my deck because most of Constellars are all level 4, and 2 out of 5 of their Xyz monsters are level 4. So as you can see, level 4 is the main Xyz here. So I'm just gonna focus on level 4 in this deck. So first we have level 4 Accubants. Accubants, and when it's normal summon or special summon, all Constellar monsters you currently control gain 500 attack. We're going for a quick Xyz here. We really don't need this 500 attack. We just basically want more summon. We just want to be consistent in our summons, and we just want to get out 2 level 4 monsters quickly, and bang, we Xyz summon. So I don't really want to run Accubants, so I'm going to skip it right here. And then we're moving on to Algae. You know what? Let's just nickname this card Al. Yeah, that's a great nickname for it. Al. Okay, so Al's effect. When this card is normal summoned, we can special summon 1 level 4 Constellar monster from our hand. So this is a really great card, right? You can normal summon, automatically you get a free special summon of a level 4 monster. You can quickly Xyz for level 4, and if you special summon cows, you can level it up with cows and get a level 5 Xyz. So that's a really good effect. So I'm gonna add that. And then we have cows. Cows is really good. It's up to twice per turn. You can target a Constellar monster, activate effect, increase its level by 1 or decrease its level by 1. Increasing, you can increase a level 4 monster and cows itself to quickly Xyz. So for a level for rank 5, sorry, I keep on saying level, I don't know why. Rank 5 Xyz, and that's cows is really good. It's level 4. It's a beast warrior type. It's fetchable by Fire Formation Tenki, which is a great search card and great gives you an attack boost of 100, which isn't that well. It's okay. So so let's go on. Pollux level 4. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 Constellar. You can normal summon. Excuse me. Normal summon 1 additional Constellar monster this turn. So this is a really good card. It's level 4. It's a warrior type. That means warrior type. You should always think of reinforcement of the army when you see a level 4 warrior type. So reinforcement of the army is really good in here. And then we have Rassolhag. Okay, that's a weird name. Rassolhag. Tribute this. I'm running level 4s. I'm not going to tribute it. So, nah, I'd say peace out to Rassolhag here. Sheraton. When this card is normal summon, you can add 1 Constellar monster from your deck to your hand. This is a fairly good card. I mean, it's not that, it's a level 3, but I can manage to increase its attack. I mean, sorry, it's level by 1 using cows. So that's a decent card. It's a great search card. So I'd add 2. I wouldn't add a lot. I'd add 2. So I wouldn't add 3. And then we have Seat here. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can target 1 Constellar monster you control or in your graveyard. This card's level becomes the current level of that monster. This card cannot be used as an Xyz material for an Xyz monster except for a Constellar monster. Yeah, see, it's a really good card. You can special summon it as 1,600 defense for a level 1 monster. And it has an effect. That's a really good effect. I would add 2 or 3 of this. I'd add 2 as for right now. I'd add another one if I have room. So I'd put another one in my side deck first. This is a really good card. You can use Cal's effect to level Cal's itself to level 6. And then you can and then you have Sia on your field. You can use Sia to copy Cal's level, and Sia becomes level 6. And then you can level 6 and exceeds M7, which is a really good card. And then you have Sombre right here. Sombre, awesome card. It's like Evil Swarm, Carry Kaon, I think. Carry Kaon. Carry is a really good card. What the heck? Is a garbage truck outside? God, garbage trucks today. Constructor Sombre. You can use the effect of Sombre once per turn while this card's in your graveyard. Blah blah blah. You can banish one Constellar monster from your graveyard. Add one Constellar monster from your graveyard to your hand. Wait. Sorry. Oh God, this is. I'm reading on multiple lines here. Sorry about that. Well, this card is in graveyard. If it was sent there this turn, you can normal summon one Constellar monster for one less tribute. I'm not going to use that effect. I'm not running level 6 or level 5 Constellar monsters. So I'm going to read its second effect. You can banish one Constellar monster from your graveyard, then target one Constellar monster in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand. Also, this card gains the following effect. This turn, you can activate this card's effect, normal summon one Constellar monster. So you get an additional summon. That means an additional level 4 summon, since we're all running level 4s here except for Sheraton, which is a good card to have, nice card to always keep. And so I would keep Sombre. I would keep it at 3. This is a really, really good card. And next page, we don't have normal summon. When this card is normal summon, we're not going to run level 5 monsters. And Constellar Starcrit, I know a lot of people run this card. I wouldn't run it because you skip your battle phase. You want to, I mean, even though you want your deck to be as consistent as possible, you want to add cards back into your hand, you can exceed some. Yeah, but you're skipping your battles phase here. That's a really, really high price to pay. In today's Yu-Gi-Oh card game, this format, you want to be as fast as possible. You want to dive down and just destroy your opponent as quickly as possible, without having them being able to retaliate. So, skipping one battle phase this turn, I don't think that's really worth it. So I'm not going to run it. If you disagree with me, you can run it. I wouldn't run it. And then you have Constellar Belt activation. Light monsters effects cannot be. I don't see a lot of negate except for effect failure, but I don't think it's a really good card to have. It just stays there, and I'm not. It takes up deck space, and a lot of times I don't want a dead draw into that. You don't want a dead draw, so I'm not going to run that card. Constellar Meteor. During the turn this card is activated, an opponent monster battles a Constellar monster, and the opponent monster is not destroyed shuffling to the deck. I'm not going to run that. Compulsory evacuation device and dimensional prisons are good enough, and you protect your monster. So nah, I'm not going to keep that. That's like it's a little bit better than Hero Barrier, but remember that Hero Barrier? Yeah, it's kind of like that. You need to have a Constellar monster on your field. Compulsory evacuation device and dimensional prison are way better. So I'm not gonna run hiatus or whatever because it's rank 3. I'm going for Omega. Omega, everyone should know what this card is. 2 level 4 light monsters. So a lot of the other decks run this. I know Hunters run this. So Omega is a really good card. I add 2. You can detach one exceeds material from this card. All Constellar monsters you currently control are unaffected by spell or trap cards. So that's a good card. Play this. It's a really, really good card. It's a quick effect card. It has a quick effect. I'm sorry. Once per turn, detach one exceeds material. You can return one card on the field and into the hand. Sorry. And then Precept. It gives the 1000 attack power boost. I would add that. And then you have M7 M7's always decent to keep. I add 2. So, yep. Um, Now let's go for search. Search support cards. Cows, level 4, Beast Warrior type. Guess what? Great card to have. Tenki. Tenki is amazing. Also, you're running 3 Tenkis, so and you're only running 3 cows. I run another Beast Warrior type monster, and the only one that I have in mind right now is Bear. Bear is an extremely, really good tech. You can ditch a Tenki, destroy it one monster on the field, and this guy can really get onto your opponent's nerves sometimes. And so it's a really good card. And wow, look, you have a whole bunch of light type monsters here. So what's the best hand trap for light type monsters? If you said honest, you are correct. So honest is an absolute must in this deck. And then I would go for the staples, Dark Hole. Oh, I forgot reinforcement of the army. We have Pollux here. So I'm going to add reinforcement. Reinforce. Okay. Heavy Storm. And then 2 mystical space type units. It's always good to take out some of your opponent's back row. Oh, I'm lagging a bit. Reborn, really good card, Monster Reborn. And then, oh yeah, I forgot, Constellar, Star Chart. Star Chart is great. It's a really great draw power card. Once per turn, when it exceeds a Constellar monster, you can draw 1 card. Even though it says once per turn, when you have multiple Star Charts on your field, this card can be amazing. I had 3 Star Charts on my field once, and I drew 3 cards for exceeding summoning a Constellar monster. So it's a really good card. So now we're gonna add some defense traps. Dimensional P. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did. Okay. Compulsory evacuation device. And then I'm gonna add a mirror force. 1 is enough. I wouldn't run 2. And then Starlight Road is always a great card to have. And of course, if you're running Starlight Road, you must have a Stardust Dragon in your extra deck, right? So Stardust Dragon is added. And now I'm gonna add the Solemn Brigade, Solemn Judgment, and Solemn Warning. I think that's about it. I'm gonna add 1 more card, and what's a great defense trap? Some Torrential Tribute would be nice. Torrential Tribute, and 1 of that. Now that looks great, right? Keeping this deck down to 40 cards. And so let's go to the extra deck now. I'm going to go for Shockmaster, because Shockmaster is a really good Xyz. And then you're going to go for Starledge, Pilot Dynamo, and it's 2 level 4 light type monsters, just like Constellar Omega. All you have to do is just detach 2 Xyz material from this card. Target 1 monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0 and its effects are negated. So this is a really good card to have. And when it's destroyed by your opponent, you draw 1 card. That's a really good card. So and then we want to have a Gaga Cowboy. Cowboy is also a nice deck. And well, how about oh, I know, Boat. Black Ship of Corn. I'm sorry, why did I say Boat? Black Ship of Corn. It is coming out, and then I'm gonna just add Ouroboros, Evil Storm Ouroboros. It's a really good card. You need 3 level 4 monsters, and you can quickly get that out with Constellars. And another rank 4 Xyz. Which card will I need? How about a Pupil or Operative? Oh, sorry. And that's about it for the extra. Actually, no. Appeal operative, you can detach one Xyz monster material from this card and target one defense position monster, change the face of attack position. You do loses 600. I'm not really up for that effect. I think I'd go for. Oh, I almost forgot. How about the Symphony Jin? Jin is actually a really good card. It flips a card face down, so Jin is necessary in this deck. How about oh, we're not just gonna run Xyz, uh, rank 5 Xyz for. We're not just gonna run Playdius for rank 5 Xyz, right? So, I'm thinking of taking out. How about a Paladin ammo for? How about Volcasaurus. In fact, let's use this search engine right here and go to 5 and then exceeds. And let's see what we have here. Um, okay, and Volcasaurus is an awesome effect. You catch one exceeds material from this card to target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Destroy that opponent's monster and you do inflict damage to the destroyed monster's original attack. So this is really good, but I can't declare an attack, which is that's fine. I mean, what if the attack is higher? So then that's totally amazing. That's a really good effect. Um, so let me see. What else? What else? I want to tech in Tyrus, and let's see, Tyrus. What should I take out for Tyrus? Well, I have all of these cards. Actually, you know what? Tyrus I can just leave because I'm fine with the for I'm fine with what I have right here. Tyrus, yeah, it's good. It can't be destroyed by card effects, but I have Playdius. Playdius can make up for Tyrus. So, um, well, I guess that's it for the extra deck. Now for the side deck. Side deck, we have a variety of different types of monsters here, but we have the same attributes. So what do? I'm going to go for remember Goes and Match and Rivalry of Warlords. Well, this Goes and Match is only for one attribute monster, so I'm gonna add two. And if I'm adding in Goes and Match, I'm gonna be siding out Bear because it's a fire type. I'm gonna add two Goes and Matches, and I'm gonna add a Flying Sea because of a lot of people running Xyz monsters these days. Flying Sea is a really good card to just throw in there, just mix up, just disrupt their combos. So Flying Sea is really good. Let me see. How about I'll throw in how about Shadow Imprisoning Mirror? I don't run any dark type monsters other than a few down here. I run Black Ship of Corn. I have Ouroboros, and that's about it. Those are only two dark type monsters I run. So I'm gonna tech into Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. That stops dark type monsters in their tracks. And Droll and Lockbird. And I'm going to take out Seat right now. Seat, I'm only going to run two because even though it's a great card to have, I'm not going to, I don't think I need three, so I'm just going to throw it back in. How about Patchy? Patchy is a really nice card. So I'm going to add, and I always tend to add one certain card when I'm doing my side deck, and that is card destruction. So card destruction, and also if I'm going against certain decks that are based off of low attack monsters, I might want to run Chain Destruction. Chain Destruction is a really good card. Chain Destruction When a monster of 1,000 or less attack is summoned, banish that monsters, and your opponent banish all cards with the same name from their hand and deck. So that's a really neat card to just wipe out. So yeah, I think this deck is actually complete. You can go build this deck if you want, and you can test this out. I believe this is a pretty consistent deck. You have 4 search cards, you have draw power, you have decent draw power, you have a lot of defense traps, you have cards to negate summoning, and then you have bear as attack to destroy monsters. You have all these quick summon for level 4 Xyz or level 5 or just Constellar Xyz, and yeah, and you have all these different variety different monsters in your extra deck. So I'd say we're packed. This is actually a really nice consistent deck. So I'm just gonna leave it at I'm just gonna leave this as it is right now. And if you think of anything, if you want to tag something in, it's up to you really, because this is my deck. I built it, and if you want to add your own ideas, sure, go ahead. After all, these are all of my opinions. I'm just gonna say that again. These are all my opinions. So well, that's about it. And thanks for watching. I think actually uh, I'll make a part 5 just for the heck of it. Why not? I'm gonna add a part 5, just a review of what I've went over, and I think that's about it. So thanks for watching. I will see you soon. So like and subscribe.